My name is Rhapsody, welcome back to Slay the Spire with the modded Replay the Spire mod. Let's play the Silent. Hello again, yo. Probably take the random common relic here. I mean, Bag of Preparation and Ring of the Snake does mean my opening hand is going to be 9 cards large. That's pretty ridiculous. Okay, we'll go for an early shot. Remove one of these cards. Maybe I get to have an opening hand that is just backstab, 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 backstab finisher. That'd be good fun. Haven't done that in a couple of episodes. The Silent does lend themselves to a more reliable defensive strategy than perhaps another unnamed class might. Which likely means that we can get a wee bit further into the game than we got last time with the Ironclad. Take a malaise, sure. We've also seen... I guess I'm gonna have to close that window, damn traffic. Health potion, heal 15 HP, don't mind if I do. Fluid movement, interesting. Okay, it is retain up to 5 block between rounds. Retained cards are not discarded at the end of the turn. Okay, so retain is not the right keyword that you should be using for this. Because retain has its own definition, which includes cards. I have to imagine this means that I just keep 5 block, right? Not a card, but block that is actively played. What's the upgrade for this? 8 block, okay, cool. There is unfortunately a shuriken here we are not going to be able to pick up, as well as a snack pack. Both or either would have been amazing. I'm actually going to go fluid movement. I'll remove a defend. Now we'll remove a strike. Trying to balance out the things that we remove from the deck so that we don't remove too much of one thing. I actually don't think we're going for elites on this first floor. We still don't have any damage to deal to them. So we'd likely just encounter an elite and then immediately die. Which... I did that wrong. 2 aggression cards, we're done, beautiful. Dex potion, well now we have the ability to kill something. Let's take a bouncing flask. So now I can actually go back onto my elite path, yay! Ain't that lovely? Beautiful. Okay, single strike on the front line, and then bouncing blast kills. Add a card to my deck. Sure, we'll take a deadly poison. Woo, wee bit rough. Let's use the bouncing blast to try and remove more charges of this artifacting nonsense. Let's get the malaise out of here as well. We're just going to need to draw into our defense and our poisons. So we're very likely to, at the end of this fight, use a health potion just to heal ourselves way back up. We use poison as our damage. In fact, I can just health potion right now. See... This is why I am not currently going to be doing a full Mod the Spire series, because not everything is currently stable. So, the game just crashed. I am going to quickly make my way over to where I have the link located and launch it right back. No, that's Slime Rancher. There we go, Mod the Spire, and I will launch that immediately back up. I don't know at what point it would have saved, so I guess I can't use health potions. I'm trying to keep a list of the things that trigger these faults, So that I can report them, obviously. But also so that I can not repeat them in the series. Like, there's one relic that I happen to know if I see it, I shouldn't pick it up. Let's continue. That is not the right window, video game. If you could just quickly go over. There we go. Good lord. Ooh, that's interesting. Something we've just learned is that the bouncers for a bouncing flask are not seeded. Interesting. That means that if you get a really garbage bouncing flask, just exit the game, come back in, do it again. It's not how I play the game, but hey, if you really, really gotta. You're dead in 3 turns, but I can help you along with a single strike. All right, cool. I just don't want to waste too much poison on a character that is going to die. Yeah, there we go. Single strike. Beautiful. Malaise. Not only gets it out of my deck, but also keeps us safe that turn. Cool. Well, your 5 damage this turn is done while you're doing an action I don't really care about, and then you die the turn after. So all's well. I should have played the defend there, right? Because I'm retaining defense. Rune of Simplicity. Strikes and defends can be upgraded any number of times. Upon pickup, upgrade to randomly. Let's get another Bouncing Flask in here. I was going to not get extra Bouncing Flasks in this deck. But I'm really not defended well enough to not do that. Alright. Let's get some strength off of you. I do need to upgrade that malaise as soon as is possible. And the enemy is dead. Lovely. Dex potion. We'll drop the HP potion because it crashed the game. Hidden Blade. Add a shiv to your hand and draw 2 cards. Upgraded version. Add a shiv to your hand and draw 3 cards. Huh. Well, I mean, that effectively for a shiv or a strength or a, like, combo deck replaces your acrobatics, right? Interesting. Not for us, though. Pen Nib. Every 10th attack you play deals double damage. Eh. I'm probably quite likely to use a block potion this one. Bummer. Do you have to just mad overkill someone? Couldn't, you know, more charitably distributed them? Please don't just poison the mid. Really? Really, though? It just, like, super poisoned the midliner, the one that was already dead. I did have the option to throw a neutralize at the midliner so that it wouldn't do that to me, which is what I'm effectively going to do here. But I just didn't think I was going to get screwed that hard. Alright. Should actually upgrade the malaise before the second Bouncing Flask. I actually kind of want to remove that other Bouncing Flask if I can. Poison Strike. Ooh, apply 3 poison. It is affected by damage modifiers. What does that mean? I guess strength up would make it do more poison? Is that what it means? Obtain burning blood by losing Ring of the Snake? Yeah! We already have Bag of Preparation to replace the Ring of the Snake. Gimme! Hell yeah! It's also worth noting, this is super worth doing on the Silent, because the Silent's relative lack of ability to regenerate her HP is like one of her hugest weaknesses. I think I only need to use, a single strike next turn or a poison or anything. And we got the kill. So I knew that I should, instead of using the strike the turn prior, just defend, because this attack was never going to connect. Alright, tiny chest, gain 30 gold. You're 10% more likely to find treasure in question mark rooms as well as an elixir. This used to be a potion that actually existed in the game. But I got it removed because there weren't enough statuses and curses in the game at that time to make it consistently useful. Elixir exhausts all statuses and curse cards. Oh, whoa, hang on, this is a buffed version of it. This is not just in your hand. I have to imagine it's all of them. Huh. That's cool. Still probably not going to take the head and blade here. Cool. We might actually be able to perfect this boss. Alright. I mean, a giant malaise is good, but the problem is we do that and we go down. So if we neutralize double strike, we deal 15 damage. So the enemy loses 9 armor and then takes 5 damage. So they have 14 left, and then I strike them. Okay, we've got it. And then the strike has the double damage. Plus it was an upgraded strike. There's really never going to be a turn where I can afford to malaise for a large amount, unfortunately. While malaise is super effective against this enemy, I just don't know if I would ever have the turn to utilize it. Especially with the retained block, I think we're actually fine. Huh. Beautiful. All right. Now, I will double neutralize you because then your next turn is not going to be so vicious. Yeah, 10. And I go to sleep and I wake up with 10 block. Beautiful. Those bouncing blocks really did it for us. Now, adrenaline is almost certainly what we pick up here. It's going to be difficult to convince me anything otherwise. And yeah, it's literally impossible to convince me of that. So we've taken Ring of Chaos in the last episode. And we found it interesting, if not that useful. Ori, choose and gain 5 cards to your deck. Well, look, let's take it anyway. Because we kind of want to maintain the others. Okay, remove another card from my deck. Have a chance at picking up a relic or an interesting card. Ooh, 3 elites. Don't mind if I do. Sure, I don't get to cast my Deadly Poison this turn, but I'm still fine with it. I'm going to retain block rather than attack that turn. Yeah, because in 2 turns, you're dead anyway. Beautiful. Rip. This retaining of block is actually pretty significant. Quick slash question mark? Does it upgrade to get another card? No, it's 20 damage to roll a card instantly. Eh. Not really the kind of thing we're looking for, TBH. Alright. Ancient Bracer. The start of each combat, gain 2 artifacting. Ooh. That would be amazing for a character that's not me. but I am me, so it's not that good. We'll remove a strike from this deck. Hold on to the rest of our money, because we're probably going to retain other shop opportunities. Ooh, Orichalcum. If you enter turn without block, gain 6 block, and then keep it with a retain. That's so cool. Uh-oh. Life just got difficult. Difficulter. Oh, I didn't even need to weaken the front liner. I wasn't even thinking about the Orichalcum block that I was going to get there. I knew something like this was bound to happen. Ow. Ow. Alright, Bouncing Flask. Show us how it's done. Ooh, wee bit too much spent on that center liner, but it's fine. Alright, if we can put that backliner on the ground. Not really. At the very least, we do have this Burning Blood that is ridiculous and amazing and also quite good. Leg sweep with a little bit extra block. Oh, a little bit extra weakness for an extra energy. No. Cloak and Dagger. 3 shivs in hand, but it's an extra energy. It's not good. Blur. We kind of have Blur-ish in this deck. And we get to retain the block from the Orichalcum. How awesome is that? It's too important that I throw the poison out there. It's all about damage. Awesome. So I do take 2 more damage this turn, but that was probably the most effective thing I could get done. That was the process of me reminding myself that I have Orichalcum. Milkshake. You can retain up to 5 energy between turns of the end of combat. Until the end of combat, rather. That's probably not as good as the things we currently have available to us. Poison Stab. This is the upgraded version. Deal 3 damage, apply 2 poison. That's really garbage. Oh well. Adrenaline double Bouncing Flask this turn is going to be really good. Because we do really just need to get the damage started. Thankfully, because we couldn't really afford to block that turn, Orichalcum's got our back. Ouch. Okay, in 2 turns, those are both dead. So now we just get to focus on the midliner. Beautiful. Took a lot of HP there, but thanks to Burning Blood, we're likely to be able to work that back up. And then just end 2 turns as quickly as I can. Goodbye, enemy. Anchor, start each combat with 10 block. Adrenaline Potion is going to be better than a Dex Potion for us. Flying Knee, deal 22 damage. Still, not really. I'm going to upgrade the Adrenaline so that I can play block or a power alongside it. That is to say, alongside it and playing 2 Bouncing Flasks. Which is non-negotiably happening this turn. Okay. Again? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's probably about the best that opener could be. Would have been nice to get some more on the Gremlin leader in terms of poison, but still. Did pretty well. Alright, now I want my poisons in this hand if I can get any of them. Which unfortunately we did not. Yeah. They're both in this hand. That's really unfortunate. While I do appreciate the enthusiastic targeting there, yeah, it's going to result in us dying this turn, isn't it? 21 incoming damage. This Poison Strike doesn't even kill here. Poison Strike plus the Strike doesn't even kill there. Oh, boy. Yeah, we're probably just dead. Alright. Weren't enough defensive cards in that one. I am going to lose, by the way, a lot of these runs. I want you to know that. I'm going to lose a lot of these runs for a very particularly important reason. When you add a bunch of new content to the game, you completely fundamentally change the game. I understand the game and I can evaluate reasonably well on the fly, not always amazingly, but reasonably well. But when I'm trying to split my attention between showing new things and winning, oftentimes I'm going to be the master of doing neither. Alright, let's go for choose a rare card. Ooh. Poison Darts. Apply X plus 2 necrotic poison 2 times. A powerful poison that deals 2 damage each turn. Okay. Right, so X plus 2 necrotic poison, X plus 1 times. So if I cast this with 3, it is 5 necrotic potion dealt 4 times, so it's 20 necrotic poison, which is 40 damage. Holy shit. Let's go Poison Dart. That actually might be the best offensive card that exists in the toolkit for this character at this point. If it works how I think it does. Yeah, it seems like it does. That said... Oh, at the start of its turn, it loses 16 HP. It reduces by half. That's interesting. Adrenaline Potion, gain 2 energy. 1 adrenaline, sure. Poison Darts is not exhaust? Okay, so we just need to survive until we can Poison Darts things a bunch of times. No! So many good things that I don't get to take here. Even the bag of marbles I would love. Alright. Ice Cream energy is now conserved between turns, sure. Just build up for one giant poison on the enemy. That'd be pretty ridiculous. Beautiful. I think we take footwork. We just defend ourselves. And we do need to upgrade Poison Darts because it is going to be our offense against elites entirely. So it's 40, 20, 10. So I think I just perfected this elite. Hell yeah. A Birdface Urn. Whenever you apply a power, heal 2 HP. Beautiful. I think we take Tools of the Trade here so that we can get through to our Poison Darts more quickly. And it's another power. Little bit more HP for us. We'll upgrade it so it costs 0 so that it doesn't impair us if we draw it in the same hand as the Poison Darts. Thread Needle at the start of each combat. Gain 5 plated armor. Beautiful. So we just want energy. That's like energy and burst, obviously, would be the two most ridiculous things that we could really pick up. Oh yeah, because we maintained energy from last turn with the ice cream. Hell yeah. Oh my god. I'm just gonna maintain all of my energy. And then poison darts you. Give it. Aww. Give me poison darts. Give me the poison darts. There they are. Yeah. That's so cool. All right, it's broken as hell, but it's cool as hell. Snack pack. Every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 2 HP, and venom potion. Apply 1 poison to enemies when you damage them. And then a bunch of things that aren't the poison darts. Oh no, I split them. Okay, I'll try and kill the front one. Poison darts the back one. Heal a wee bit of HP as well. Thank you, Snack Pack. Alright, poison darts is in the next hand. We gotta kill. Oh, this is so cool. Alright, none of that. Now, we'll upgrade footwork. Because our powers are the cards we will play. Remove another card from our deck, sure. All those strikes can get the heck out of there. Upgrade the neutralize so that we weaken for a longer period of time, and it's another card that we can play without actually worrying about it. Because it has no cost. Yeah. Oh, Thorns, Potion, and Adrenaline. Sure. Sure. Why not? We need extra energy. It's the most important thing for us. We don't want to take any extra damage because of Philosopher's Stone. We just need time to stall. So we're not going to be able to look at many more potions, but it's going to be worth it. Trust me. This is going to be worth it. Alright, there's a 3 elite path. Differentiating factor is a shot placement earlier. Alright, cool. Uh-huh. Kills the backliner. This is why I thought I was going to be fine. Because of the extra energy, I thought that I was going to be able to charge the snack pat and heal back up after my kill, and I was right. Nope. Ooh. No. Move a card? Sure. I don't need strikes. You need strikes. Is that a necrotic poison? I don't think so, sucker. Well, here we go. Goodbye forever. Okay, this is now like too reproducible. It's entirely this is not going to double necrotic poison. It can't. That's just no way. Yeah, this is a little bit too reproducible. So I almost feel bad doing it. Almost. It's me, your favorite actor from the Stargate show. Stargate, was it? It's me, the captain from that show with the Cylons. You know, Edward James Almost. Alright, hit him with the poison darts. No! I God, I didn't. I've got to remember. I actually almost had that happen to me earlier, but I'm glad it did finally happen. I intentionally did that, obviously, just so that I could get a bigger poison darts off. Oh. Yeah, none of that, thank you. Alright. Look at that bouncing flask. Pitiful. Who would even use that? It's card remove. Doesn't do a couple hundred damage shaking my damn head. Cool. Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be so easy because of that. I keep flicking forward and backwards between feeling bad and feeling extremely not bad. You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of the episode where Malaise was busted. Now, Malaise used to actually, weirdly, it was very similar to this. Malaise used to... It worked how it normally did, and then there was an update one day that broke Malaise. So if you cast Malaise for X, it would do its, you know, reduce strength by X+1, reduce weakness by, or apply weakness amounting to X+1, but it would do it X times. So if you cast it with 4 energy, you would remove 20 strength and apply 20 weakness. It was insane. Now, dig for loot at rest site? Sure. That's exactly what this reminds me of. Actually going to take damage in this fight. I was insufficiently prepared. Make sure that I play footwork there so that I can heal up before the fight ends. Bag of preparation. Start of combat. Draw 2 additional cards. Sure. Burst. 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 Gear, you can now upgrade your strength at, or gain strength at rest sites rather. Well, look, I do need to smith burst, and then I need to just dig. Yeah. That's pretty good. Goodbye forever. None of those, though. Life's good. To be fair, Ring of the Snake is contributing towards this being absolutely ridiculous. But also, to be fair, it's not that difficult to get it to be ridiculous either. Matroshka, the next 2 chests you open contain 2 relics. Nice. I'll give you one guess how I intend to win this fight. And if you need to use that guess, congratulations. You don't get it yet. You will soon. Bye. Spirit Potion, gain 2 intangible. None of those, thank you very much. Woo, new. Ooze Armor, gain energy and draw a card at the start of each turn. The fuck? gain 4 malleable, -2 slow, and get 2 slimed at the start of... What? What is malleable? What is slimed is a keyword. How does slow go negative? How would slow activate on us? You know what? I want to know all of these. Give me that thing. Right now. Alright. Malleable. On taking attack damage, you gain 4 block. Block is increased as malleable as triggered resets to the start of your turn. For each card played this turn, Rhapsody will take 10% more damage from attacks. Ooh, boy. And I also have 5 plated armor. Cool. And 2 slimes, of course. I figured that was probably going to be the following one. Wowzers! I may have just murdered myself. It's interesting, but gosh, this has got a lot going on. Nothing needed. So nothing taken. Take the Mantises, sure. Glowing Tesseract, of course. Are any of these going to be better than just... Sadistic nature is interesting, at least. Yeah, I don't know if any of them had the chance to even be better than just having a thinner deck with a higher likelihood of drawing poison darts, adrenaline bursts in the same hands. Actually pick up an anchor here so that I'm not floating too much money, so that if I happen to find the red mask event, I can just spend my money on it without feeling bad. So this is going to make it real difficult to perfect anything. This slime armor. It's interesting, though. It's definitely interesting. Beautiful. I thought that was going to kill, but I did forget that this guy has a trillion HP, so that's my bad. Singing Bowl! When adding cards to your deck, you may gain 2 max HP instead. I really don't think Catalyst will work with this. Specifically because Catalyst says poison, and this says necrotic poison. All right, one down. Just gotta make sure that I kill that exploder in time. Which this will now do for me. Excellent. Come on, I even selected the right card there and you all saw it. Game's just messing with me now. Come on. Alright, goodbye forever. Perfect amount of poison on that one. Alright. Centennial Puzzle. First time you lose HP in each combat, draw 2 cards. Beautiful. Bronze Scales and the Juzu Bracelet. Whenever you deal damage, whenever you take damage, deal 3 back. And the Juzu Bracelet, regular enemy combats are no longer encountered in question mark rooms. Tori, that's really, really handy for us as well, considering we do end up only taking attack damage around that size. Whenever you would receive 5 or less unblocked attack damage, reduced to 1. We really don't have much AoE in this deck right now. Oh no. Mm-hmm. Well, now I got my poison darts target at least. Exploder. Make sure it dies before it does anything to me. Alright, take no damage here as well. Just wait on that poison. Beautiful. Yeah, we'll be using the first one to go for the backliner there. Primarily because the backliner is making my draws significantly worse, whereas the frontliner is going to be here not really causing much of an issue until its dying day. Alrighty then. Poison darts is actually going to be really difficult to use here. Because I can kill one, and then the next turn after I can kill another, but how am I going to kill the final one? I've removed almost all of my attacks from the deck, so that's not really an option. Like, even if I do get lucky draws... Well, boy, howdy. We might actually just be dead here. I'm going to gain a Thorns Potion here. Give myself a wee bit of defensibility. Try and split my damage among the remaining alive folk. Huh. You know, something tells me we're going to be in this fight for a while. Okay. And we did get poison darts. Beautiful. So you shouldn't regenerate until after you... Never mind. Well, now we just need our thorns. Beautiful. Poison darts, rather. Alright. Iron Skin Potion. Gain 3 block at the end of each turn. Okay, so it's metallicized. It's unupgraded, but it is metallicized. Probably should have taken the calculated gamble there, just so that I get back to my correct... combo cards as soon as possible. By Nemesis. By Moon. Take the max HP there. Definitely. Oh, Time Eater is gonna love this. Can't wait to show him. Beautiful. And not really how that one was supposed to go. Probably should have just played the Tools of Trade there, get myself some extra HP. Especially because it cost me nothing if I would have done it then. We dig again, we get an Ancient Tea set, so we start with 2 extra energy in the next combat. No, we don't, right, because we haven't entered a rest site since we picked up the Ancient Tea set. That's my bad. All right. Thank you for the card draw. And goodbye, Time Eater. So, that card's ridiculous. Actually kind of like it a lot. 1030, our consciousness will fade. We did manage to get stuffed 2 perfects, so actually we took damage on that final fight. I think we possibly could have avoided it as well. In fact, I think we almost definitely could have avoided it. I just got wrapped up in wanting to use the necrotic poison so much that I really... Like, I tried to overextend on that first turn instead of just defending myself and waiting, biding my time, and then going for the necrotic poison. So I could have easily gotten an extra 100 on the top of this. But we did get stuffed. We got light speed. We didn't actually pick up 25 relics in the end there. We're probably about 3 or 4 off. That was really cool. Although it definitely is a little too powerful for the moment. My name's been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Slay the Spire. That has crashed again. This is why, again, Mod the Spire is not a consistent series for the moment. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time as we come back with some non-modded runs.